Hypocrite bitch? What did Linda do? And to whom?
I'd put my money on Wendy. Linda's been treating her like her personal punching bag as of late.
Linda's been pretty bad to Wendy. I'm not surprised she snapped.
Mrs. Cruz got her personal information stolen. Is Mr. Morgan behind it? Am I reading this right? The account's been emptied.
I saw Mrs. Cruz rush out of the hotel, all by her lonesome, not too long after Mr. Morgan knocked over that vase in the lobby. I've only ever seen her with her husband. It seemed unusual that she'd be leaving alone. But now that I think about it, maybe she was sneaking out. Or following Mr. Morgan.
I found a message written in strange symbols. A kind of secret code.
A secret code? Well, spill the beans. What did it say?
I will leave notes in the vent next to your room.
In the vent? Who the hell does that?
I don't know, but whoever the message was intended for went through a lot of trouble to hide it. It was torn in a dozen pieces and scattered in 3 different trash cans.
So the Cruzes are keeping secrets from each other. Do you think one of them's having an affair?
It really looks like blackmail.
A large withdrawal and a security breach? That can't be a coincidence. Maybe they got something on Mrs. Cruz. Something so bad she had to empty her bank account just to shut them up.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
I see it, yeah. It could be blackmail for sure. Do you think Mr. Morgan's the blackmailer? He could have been calling to ask for more money or something.
I'll go have a look at the vent that's mentioned in the message.
Welcome back to 1950s Hotel Maid Simulator. This game is pretty cool. I like it a lot. It's the first game by a new studio. It's pretty cool. Whoa.
I will leave notes in the vent next to your room. But which vent?
I called up Beth and threw out the idea that Mrs. Cruz is being blackmailed. I hope I'm wrong, but there are too many signs to ignore. I'm going to see if I can figure out which vent they're talking about. Maybe I'll be lucky to find some of those notes and see just how much water my theory holds. Emptying the coffers. With married couples, I've only ever seen bank accounts in the husband's name. Maybe things are just different in Texas. Yeah, I guess a woman having their own bank account was weird back then.
Sure. It could have been on my door for a few minutes.
We were going to check out 508 because Linda and Bernard were talking in there.
How did they even get that letter?
Now's probably not a good time to disturb Bernard.
Never mind. Okay, it's a vent in this room.
The message said, next to your room. So it has to be a vent in the corridor.
Oh, in the hallway.
Earlier in my office, I told you I wouldn't fire Wendy without...
Oh. There we go. Another puzzle to solve. I'm on the case.
Can't open these without a screwdriver.
Do I need to find a screwdriver? You need a screwdriver to open the vent. Alright.
I might be able to find a screwdriver in the janitor's closet.
Alright, let's put the cups in. More laundry. Is the janitor's closet on this floor? Oh, Linda's crying. Oh.
I've never seen two people more suited for each other. I hope they work things out. They need to.
Man, that would really suck if Linda broke them up for real.
Eugene's a pro at fixing the fuse box whenever there's a power outage.
Oh, Eugene. I had no idea.
Do Eugene. A friend of mine has heard from her hairdresser, who's heard from her sister-in-law, who works as a secretary to the mayor, that the city plans on building a new mental hospital right next to the Clarington. Imagine, Denise could get the care she needs while staying close to home. It's almost too good to be true. I don't dare get my hopes up, but still, I'll keep my ear to the ground and keep you posted. What's going on there? Eugene's sister Joyce wrote to him about the psychiatric hospital opening up right by the Clarington. She suggested it would be helpful for Denise. Eugene hasn't spoke much about his daughter, but from what he has said, it's clear that he cares for her deeply. He's mentioned how much he needs this job, a claim I didn't think much of at the time, and if Denise is unwell, that only makes more sense. If only you knew how much I can relate. Alright, got
Shoot,
it.
no screwdriver. What's life without a little challenge?
Ooh, I can put this together. Yep.
Highest priority, huh? That means Eugene's probably working in Bernard's office right now.
Oh. Eugene, Bernard tells me there's a cold draft coming from his window and it's turning his office into a freezer. Fixing this should be your highest priority. William Weston, manager of Weston's department store, says he and his group will fight tooth and nail to prevent the hospital's construction? Grievances concerning the city's recent decision to allow construction of a new mental hospital. Will our customers feel safe to come downtown for their shopping needs, knowing there are lunatics next door? The hospital will be the first of its kind in Montreal, as patients would be free to come and go as they please. Dr. David Blunt, the young psychiatrist behind this initiative, believes that allowing patients to maintain a connection with the outside world will facilitate their full return to society once the treatment is over. Yeesh. Anti-mental health, apparently.
Sounds like Eugene asked Bernard to stop opposing the construction of the new psychiatric hospital. And Bernard was Bernard.
I was unaware of your daughter's condition. I can only imagine how difficult this must be for you and your wife, but do not worry. You only have to look at my brother to see how rotten apples grow even in the best of families. Her daughter is mentally unwell. He calls her a rotten apple? That's pretty terrible. As for your request, I'm afraid I am unable to grant it. Mr. Weston is both a good friend of mine and a benefactor of the Clarington, so it would be inappropriate for me to oppose him. Also, considering his great influence in this city, I have no doubt he will manage to prevent the hospital's construction. Justice for Eugene and Denise.
Shoot, no screwdriver. What's life without a little challenge?
Am I just gonna do this by hand? What?
Eugene must be down in Bernard's office. I should go ask him for a screwdriver.
Oh, okay. Ooh, we get to meet Eugene. Bernard and Linda are quite close. They've been arguing more and more lately, though usually about Linda's strong feelings about Wendy. Bernard loves Wendy, or more accurately, loves how much the guests love her, while Linda thinks she's up to no good. I suppose we no longer need to worry about Bernard and Linda's secret relationship coming out because I don't think there's a relationship to keep secret anymore. Bernard fired Linda after accusing her of framing Wendy and writing that lipstick message herself. I'm not sure what's true and what's not here, but I get the feeling the lead up to this falling out goes beyond this singular incident. Bernard and Linda just weren't built to last. So that lipstick message that said hypocrite bitch could have been Linda trying to frame Wendy. Man, so many people in this game are just horrible. just bad people all over. except for Beth and Andrew.
Miss Belivet, isn't it?
What?
Oh, Bernard. Hello.
Roy.
Oh, right. You're the one who took last week off, aren't you? You had to take care of your sister, I think?
My mother.
My mother. She's very sick.
No, I hope this doesn't become a recurring thing. I need to know I can count on you.
I understand, sir.
What are you doing here, anyway? Are you on break?
This indicates a lie. Lies may help you get out of a tough spot, but be careful not to get caught in a lie. Saying to my boss that me, a hotel maid, needs a screwdriver, that's suspicious. A hotel maid would not need a screwdriver for their job cleaning. Yeah, I'm on break.
Yes, I am.
Don't take too long.
No, I won't.
I'm still cleaning the rooms on this floor. Like, don't worry about it. I'm still doing my job, sir.
Well, don't you look mischievous. Hey, Bean. If you're
Mischievous.
planning to give Bernard a good scare, sign me up.
No, I'm looking for a screwdriver. For the vent. Linda asked Eugene to fix Bernard's window.
Oh, I see.
Eugene?
What the hell? You'd better go and take a look. I'll stand guard by the elevator and make some noise if I see Bernard coming.
Okay, thanks.
Did
I'll
he
be quick.
Did he just run away or something? I wonder if this game is any different if you choose Andrew as your acolyte.
I have to find a screwdriver, but how often do I get to snoop around Bernard's office like this?
Ooh, I can snoop around. Sir, why is there a broad...
Ew. Is this Linda's? Ew. Is this Linda's?
Sir, why is there a frog? They were getting freaky in this office. Call Weston's office again. Decide winner of our Employee of the Month award. They give you the option to throw away literally everything. Everything is disposable.
This does not look like a nice brotherly check-in. I had no idea things were this bad between Bernard and Raymond.
I thank you for your invaluable input, but need I remind you the terms of our agreement? I did my part. I got you out of jail and have ensured that news of your deviant ways would not leak. Now I expect you to keep your side of the bargain and stay out of my way. You are not in charge of the hotel anymore. I have worked relentlessly for the last 2 years to return the Clarington to its former glory, a great challenge considering the poor state you left it in. I'm glad Father never got to see how you were so shamelessly destroyed his great legacy. As for me, I will be dead too before I listen to a single word of advice from you. You ask I lower our prices, but I can tell you I plan on doing just the opposite. My guests will only be la creme de la creme. Your deviant friends can find themselves in another place for their sinful debaucheries. Enjoy your retirement.
Oh, Bernard. So close to doing something altruistic, but here you are holding it over your brother. What Bernard considers sinful debaucheries could fill an encyclopedia. Could be anything from wild parties to guests walking around with their ankles exposed.
Oh wow, I can open these. Oh. My employer has made the following requests. To avoid unwanted detention, his identity should remain a secret. Temperature be exactly 22 Celsius. Dog should be fed the very best roast beef. Room cleaned every day at 11:30 a.m. Eggs should be banned from his room service. No one disturb him between the hours of 4 and 5 p.m. More requests shall follow once my employer takes possession. The hell? Yeah, don't even give Mr. Leduc the option to order eggs from room service.
Opposing something that could help so many people just because it's close to your hotel? This is ridiculous.
Dear Mr. Weston, I would like to thank you again for agreeing to this partnership between the Clarington Hotel and Weston's department store. Thanks to your generous help, renovations are well underway and the hotel has never looked better. You should come visit soon when your busy schedule allows it. On another note, it has come to my attention that you have formed a group of local businessmen to oppose the construction of the new mental hospital. After working so hard to elevate the Clarington standards, I cannot allow a band of cuckoos to move in my backyard. Should you accept it, it would be an honor and a privilege to join your fight. Cordially, yours sincerely. Handwritten by Eugene. Enjoy the cold, you cold-hearted prick.
take it the open window was not an accident. Can't say I blame you, Eugene. Aha! Let's get you to that vent.
Cool.
Time to see what secrets that vent is.
Surely your break is over by now.
No, it's not.
I came by here not too long ago, and Andrew was already covering for you.
That's because I was in the ladies' room.
That's no excuse to...
It's my time of the month.
uh,
You're married,
you got
aren't
him
you? So you know how it is. I have to go more often, and sometimes I stain the furniture, and don't get me started on all the...
That's enough details. Miss Belivet, what were you doing in my office?
Cleaning. Why can't I say I was just cleaning the puddle that was in there?
I was simply closing the door. Someone left it ajar.
Really? But that doesn't explain what you're doing on this floor. You know very well the cleaning staff isn't supposed to wander around the lobby for no reason. You wouldn't be lying to me, would you, Miss Belivet?
No, I swear,
It's my fault. I asked her to come clean up a mess I made. Spilled coffee.
Coffee? Oh, Miss Lambert, you're not supposed to have beverages at the front desk.
Yeah, well, there are so many rules here, I lose track.
Come with me.
sorry.
Man, Bernard has really created a hostile work environment.
That window. Enjoy the cold, you cold-hearted.
What's that?
I want to listen to this.
Nothing. It's nothing.
Sure doesn't look like nothing. Who sent you that? Well, didn't you have some speech for me or something?
Right. Yes. Yes, I did. I'm really disappointed in you, Miss Lambert. When you first started working here, I never would have thought that you had so little decency.
Decency's overrated. Personally, I think it gives the lobby a bit of character. Clients love the fact that I embody the désinvolte French woman stereotype.
Guests. We call them guests. How many times do I have to repeat it? And Mr. Ramsay sure didn't seem to appreciate your, how do you call it? Désinvolte French woman attitude. Telling him his only recourse is to pray for the snowstorm to
Oh yeah,
end.
that was funny.
That's not how you talk to guests.
No, that's how you talk to morons.
You're lucky, Miss Lambert. Lucky you have a face that makes people tolerate your abrasive personality. If you weren't so pretty, you'd have been out of a job a long time ago. But I'd suggest not testing me. Especially not today.
Well, if you give me a raise, I might consider being more agreeable when it comes to guests.
You really think this is the right time to ask for a raise? Now, even if you were a model employee, which clearly you're not, it'd be foolish of me to give raises right now. But with the renovation cost overruns and Mr. Weston not returning... Oh. Yeah. I think you may just be his type.
What the hell are you going on about?
You know who Mr. Weston is, don't you? It has just occurred to me that...
What are you suggesting, Bernard?
He's fond of French women.
Oh, I see where this is going.
Look, I'll add $2 to your next paycheck if you do it. And I'm not asking much. Next time he comes to visit...
$2 was a lot of money back then.
Nice to him. I mean, nicer than usual.
$2? That's adorable. Make it $5 and I'll smile.
$3 and you make conversation with him for 10 minutes.
$4 for 5 minutes conversation. Paid up front.
Deal.
Always a pleasure doing business with you, Bernie.
Beth is so
Don't
cool.
make me come back on our agreement. Now, this is all the
Okay.
info I have on the West. includes everything. I want you to memorize it.
You have a folder on him? Creep.
What did you say?
Nothing. Just give me the file.
How long does that conversation go? It's so interesting.
Sorry, ma'am. How big did you say your party was again? Whew, that's big. It might be a bit difficult to... Well, maybe...
Yeah, there was a conversation with Beth on the phone. There was a guest complaining about the snowstorm. He's like, "Oh, just pray it away." Just pray to God for the snowstorm to pass. I'm glad I listened in on that conversation between Bernard and Beth. That was worth it.
All right, let's open the vent. Oh, I guess I'm free to disturb room 508 now.
Oh, optional mission sidetrack. There ain't gonna be shit in these drawers, mate. My wife will be at her parents' tonight. Come by my house around 8 p.m. Bring the lingerie. This bathroom is spotless. Yeah, right. Wait, these doors open both ways? I feel like that wouldn't work. I don't think hinges work like that. Screwdriver. All right. Bow, bow, bow. Minus is M. Wait, is there symbols that we don't have? Hold on. Okay, I'll go as far as I can and see if we have any. Minus is M. 3 is E. Meet me. 5. Meet me tonight. Meet me tonight in my room. Meet me in my room tonight. Michael. Michael will...
Mike will made it.
Be... Equal sign is... Michael will be sleeping. We need to discuss our plan.
Meet me tonight in my room. Michael will be sleeping.
Who's Michael?
We need to discuss our plan.
Clarrington Hotel reception desk, Beth speaking.
It's me.
Oh, hello, Bean. Anything new to report?
Did I get you in trouble earlier?
Yeah, but I also wanted to thank you for saving my skin earlier.
Oh, you're welcome.
I hope I didn't get you into too much trouble.
Well, I did get a little sermon from Bernard.
Oh, you know how it is.
I'm sorry.
Oh, don't fuss about it. He mainly complained about my lack of decency and my abrasive personality. So, the usual stuff, you know? He did keep me in there forever, though. So, tell me it was worth it. Tell me you found something good in that vent.
I found another secret message.
I found another message written in secret code.
What does it say?
Meet me tonight in my room. Michael will be sleeping. We need to discuss our plan.
Michael? Who's that? Another husband?
I don't know. It's the first time I'm hearing of a Michael in this story.
Let me check the logbook. There's a Michael staying in room 507.
I was just...
Mrs. Beaumont's room? But she doesn't have a husband. She's here alone with... Oh, Michael must be her son. I got him some extra blankets the other day so he could build a fort.
Could Marcella...
Yes?
No, never mind. So, what's
That
next?
was the room I was in at the beginning of the
I should go have
game.
a look at 507, but it's not on my list. There's a do not disturb sign on the door.
Wasn't it?
Well, I
Was that
could call the
505?
room to make sure no one's there.
Good idea.
Hang on.
504, probably. Yeah, I think I started in 504, and we skipped 507 because that was a do not disturb room. Oh yeah, see if anyone's there.
You've got the all clear, Bean. Head on over.
Thanks, Beth. I'll call you back.
Alright.
Looks like I'm headed to room 507.
Ooh, new character. Anne Beaumont is one of the two guests staying in room 507. The other being her son, Michael. She's a divorcee. I don't know how that information got out the first time, but since then, Linda's made sure we wouldn't forget it. I thought his name was Mitchell. Probably because anytime we've interacted, he's been either racing down the hallway mid-sentence or talking through a mouthful of sugar-frosted pops. No wonder I didn't recognize the name. I think Michael must be around 8 or 9. He's a sweet little boy, and he's grown on a lot of the maids here since we've been seeing him around for a month now. I think a lot of us will be sad to see him go. His mom asked me for extra blankets once so that he could build a blanket fort. I'm glad he's been enjoying his stay at the Clarington. Staying at hotels when you're a kid must be such an adventure. Raymond Leduc is Bernard's brother. Before Bernard ran Clarington, the hotel was in Raymond's hands. From everything I've heard, Raymond's style of running a hotel was as different from Bernard's as day as to night. I thought my family was complex, but the Leducs are on another level. Bernard allegedly kept Raymond out of jail and kept any word of his deviant ways from spreading, and for that he expects his brother to butt out of anything to do with managing the Clarington. Poor Raymond. Sounds like he was in a tough spot, and Bernard found a way to exploit that. Miss Beaumont. Let me just clean these up. Lipstick.
A lovely shade of lipstick. Mr. Cruz, huh? Numbers, dates, times. What does it all mean?
1824. Don't throw that one away, that's a clue. Oh, I have cups I can put away. Yeah, there we go. Oh, the cups are stacked. Stacked.
He's all but outright threatening you. Oh, I hope you can stay as far away from him as possible.
I just met with your damn lawyer. You've got some balls to accuse me of all that, as if you were so irreproachable yourself. Do you think I don't know where you spend your nights? But worst of all is that you won't let me see my son. You won't even tell me where he is. If you think you have a chance to get custody, you really don't know me well. I won't let you take Michael away from me. That ex-husband is mad.
Looks like someone grew tired of looking at your face, Mr. Beaumont.
Cigarette burned through the face. Classic. Yeah, let me just throw these away. Aw, a little toy boat. Throw that away. Matchbook. Pity pot, sugar frosted pops. Free yo-yo inside. Ooh, enter the drawing contest. Enter for a chance to visit its amazing cereal factory in Alberta, Canada. All the blanket fort.
Oh, Michael. Adults can be so confusing. I promise it's not you.
Papa, I'm sorry, but Mom asked me not to tell you the name of our hotel. She allowed me to talk about our room, though. We have 2 little beds, a radio, and even a television. Mom let me build a fort, and the maid brought us extra blankets. She's really nice. The hotel is nice too, but I miss home. I wish Mom and you could be happy, and I wish everything could go back to the way it was before. But Mom says it's impossible. She no longer said she loves you. Do you think she'll ever stop loving me too?
So you were eager to set up a meeting, but didn't want anyone noticing.
I hope you are well despite the circumstances. We've been on the train for 2 days now. It's a long ride, made even longer by the fact I cannot wait to see you again. We are scheduled to arrive in Montreal on the eve of Valentine's Day. I booked room 509. It's a marital suite. When we arrive, please refrain from talking to me until we can figure out a safe way to see each other. Say hello to Michael for me. Throwing all this away. Oh no. We have successfully processed your request to withdraw your son, Michael Bosi, from his school schedule and system under the agreement that you will continue his education from home. Following this letter, you will receive the list of books and school materials you'll need to purchase in order to follow the curriculum from home. A social worker will be in touch to help you understand our milestones so that your son can benefit from our programs from the comfort of his home. Oh, the homeschooling. Oh, that's tough.
Sounds like this is from your school days, but the name of the sender is smudged.
Dear Anne, you were right. I miss the snow already. It's so hot right now in Texas. It's quite a shock after the cool weather of Montreal. My family has never seen snow before, and I could not find the words to tell them how beautiful it is. They don't understand what they are missing. I wish I could build my brothers a snowman like the ones we built together a few weeks ago. I know it's childish, but I had not had that much fun in years. Christmas was exhausting. 9 days of eating, singing, dancing. It's great fun, but I am glad it's over, so I can rest a little. Of course, celebrations will resume for New Year, but it gives me a few days to relax. How are things going with your family? I know you don't get along well, but I hope you're still able to have a good time. I will leave for Montreal on the 8th. I cannot wait to be back. I miss finding black cat hairs all over my clothes. I miss our late-night studying sessions at Harry's. I even miss Sister Miller's classes, if you can believe it. See you soon.
Aha! Keys are Snoop's best friend.
Oh! What could that key go to? Let's pick
Funny how some games really stand the test of time. I used to play this with Mom all the time. Funny how some games
classic game
really
of Chutes
stand
and Ladder.
the test of time.
Oh, I need 2 keys. Greta.
So a husband can abuse his wife and just get away with it? And people like Linda still think divorce is wrong? Ugh.
I have met with Lewis and he has asked me to give you the enclosed letter. I think I should reiterate that some of your accusations such as wife abuse are not grounds for divorce in Quebec. I understand you are hurt, but I do not think antagonizing your husband is very wise. Do not forget to be at court at 11 a.m. on the 20th. Be on time, and also a friendly reminder that my fees for January need to be paid before the end of the month. I'm happy to help you out. But I cannot work pro bono on this. Why do some of these drawers have gloves in them? I feel like the other key would be in one of these drawers. Where could that other key be?
I'll need another key to unlock this. Haven't I seen one just like this somewhere? That key looks so familiar. Why do I associate it with room 505? Ah, that's so sweet. I didn't do much, but I'm glad it meant something to you.
Michael and I want to give you something give you a little something before we leave.
Those few coins in my tip jar were getting pretty lonely. They'll appreciate the company.
A sound that sounded like... Jesus, this is bad. The winds and the leaves that day made the tree whistle a soft melody that came to my ear. I remember every part of it. Was she trying to write poetry? Oh? This letter has been sent to you and has been around the world 3 times. The one who breaks the chain will have bad luck. Mr. Smith received this letter. Oh my. Even back then they had chainmail? Oh my god, bro. Throw that away. Hi, my name is Carmen Winstead. Sorry, that's an old meme at this point. Oh, I think there have been books in these rooms. I guess if I had Andrew as my acolyte, I could tell him about these.
Bridget Boswell. Didn't I see that name somewhere earlier?
Man, I don't know. I don't know, did you? 505. You said there was a key over here. Aha. No? Okay. Wait a damn minute. Bridget Boswell. There's something in this room. Oh shit! She's wearing it as a necklace. The key.
There you are. With Marcella. God knows where she is.
Clarington Hotel reception desk, Beth speaking.
Hey, Beth.
Bean, I've been meaning to speak with you.
Oh, about what?
Well, a little birdie told me Mr. Morgan and Mr. Cruz had an argument yesterday evening.
Really? Who's your little birdie?
Jacques. Apparently it got so heated he had to get involved. And listen to this. It sounds like I was on the right track, 'cause he heard a particular word thrown around quite a lot. Wanna guess what it is?
Blackmail? Cowabunga.
Blackmail?
No, that was your theory, remember? It's affair.
Affair? Did Jack hear anything else?
From what he told me, it seemed like Mr. Cruz was accusing Mr. Morgan of having an affair with his wife. Wouldn't have expected Mrs. Cruz to fall for a man like Morgan, but I guess the heart wants what the heart wants.
Maybe, but that doesn't explain Mrs. Beaumont's involvement with Mrs. Cruz.
What do you mean?
I found a chest in room 507. I think it can only be opened by turning 2 keys at once. I found one of them in Mrs. Beaumont's things.
Oh, and the other one?
Well, I remembered seeing a similar key in one of Mr. Morgan's stocking pictures, so I went back to check. Mrs. Cruz wears it as a pendant. It looks identical to Mrs. Beaumont's key.
Wait, so Mrs. Beaumont and Mrs. Cruz own identical keys that are both needed to open a mysterious chest?
Huh?
Yeah, there's definitely something going on here.
What history do they have together? I think they're having the affair. The answers probably lie in that chest.
Yeah, but the answers probably lie in that chest, and I don't think I'll be able to open it. I've looked around room 509. I would have seen the second key if it was there. Mrs. Cruz must have left with it this morning.
Yeah.
We were so close. I can't believe it all ends here.
Well, hold on. I may have an idea. Get me a candle and some plaster, and maybe I can do something about that pesky chest.
How?
I'll tell you later. Just find me those things and I'll meet you in the basement as soon as I manage to leave my post.
All right. Thank you for not giving up.
Come on, you know I wouldn't let you down.
Ba-da-da-da.
Plaster and candles. Well, half the hotel's under renovation. I should be able to find plaster somewhere around here. With the renovations, there has to be plaster somewhere on this floor. I should grab some before going down.
Huh.
Didn't I see a plaster bag near the stairs earlier?
The stairs? Where were stairs? Oh, here we go.
Great. This takes care of half of this little scavenger hunt. As for the candles, doesn't Rebecca keep some in her locker downstairs?
That was a little hiccup there. Don't worry about it. Candles. Whoa. Why is the game falling apart now? Mr. Beaumont is clearly hurt, but a wounded cornered animal can be just as dangerous, if not more. Seems his wife fled with their son and is now trying to divorce him. I hope there's nothing behind his threats, but knowing Anne and Michael have had to hide out in a hotel for a month isn't encouraging. Michael and his father are still in contact, judging by the letter Michael's been working on in his pillow fort. I suppose there's the tiniest bit of relief in knowing that he and his son have a good relationship, but Michael can't possibly have the full picture of his parents' relationship in all of its complexities. It's easy to put a parent on a pedestal without knowing the full extent of who they are. I candle it. Getting crafty. I have no idea why Beth thinks that we can open Anne's chest with candles and a plaster, but I was promised an explanation once I made my way to a basement. Keys, keys, keys! She has to make a note of every minute just every little story detail that happens, she makes a note of it. Just very meticulous.
Candles, candles, candles. I think Rebecca keeps a stash of them, but where do you keep your candles, Reb? I guess I should check the locker room first. I'm good.
Rebecca. The VIP guest in room 602 is getting on my nerves. Keeps ordering food that's not on the menu. We don't usually do special orders, but Bernard was adamant that we make all his wishes come true. Do I look like a goddamn genie? That's not even the worst of it, though. Every night, he barges in the kitchen as if he was at home, asking for meat for his precious little terriers. Who feeds dogs $4 roast beef? I can't even afford $4 roast beef for myself.
So you do have a stash of candles.
The kitchen is out of
Where
power
is
again.
it?
The kitchen is out of power again, and I can barely see a thing. Bernard wants us to continue working, but I'm not risking chopping off my finger for that blowhard. Didn't you start hoarding candles since the last power outage? I remember you saying you never wanted to be caught in the dark basement again. Where's your stash? Bobby!
Maybe Bobby took some candles from Rebecca already. It's locked.
Bobby! Oh, is this Beth's locker?
Are you looking to buy land? I know you grew up on a farm. Maybe you're looking to get back to nature. Wait, is this you, Beth? What on earth led to this picture being taken? Is that a live alligator? I think I'd die on the spot.
Oh damn, I wish I saw this picture before running into Beth down here. Then we would talk
Didn't
about
I find
it.
one of these in Anne's room too? The white cat must be a popular spot.
Hey yo, Bobby. Bobby is the head chef. Okay. So are the candles not down here? Are they upstairs or?
I've been such a fool. I can't believe Linda would try to frame you like that.
You can't?
I mean, yes, I can. That's what I'm trying to say. I should have believed you. Can you ever find it in your heart to forgive me?
I don't know if I can.
I understand.
But I can try.
Really? Oh, Wendy. I love you
Let's
so
go!
much.
The ultimate ship is back together. Stop worrying and save your marriage with Lysol. Lysoil. Does your personal hygiene worry you? Are those worries bothering your husband? Have you heard there's a famous movie director staying in 602? We could meet famous actors like James Dean. James Dean is dead? Andrew's book club. Please, where are the candles?
If Bobby has some of Rebecca's candles, maybe he kept them in his locker.
Okay, does Bobby have a locker down here? Are they still making out? Yeah, they're still making out. Come on, Bobby's locker. There we go.
No candles, but this looks like the laundry room. That must be the location of Rebecca's stash. Have I checked the break room? I think I left my keys there during my break.
Why is there just a lamp in the... Why is there just a plugged-in lamp in the corner? What is this for?
Oh, another one. Wendy and Chuck have really gotten around.
What is this lamp for? That's funny. Oh. Yeah, I left my big key here.
Gotta hold on to these tight. It would make sense for Rebecca to keep her candles by her workstation. The map in Bobby's locker obviously refers to the laundry room. I just need to find the spot marked with the X.
Alright. Candle, candle, candle. I can't see it in the clues. Washing machines are not broken. The problem comes from the pipes. They're completely frozen. It's only a matter of time before they burst and flood the entire basement. I've warned Bernard about this last winter, but of course he only cares about renovating the parts of the hotel the guests can see. Behind that nice facade, everything is crumbling. It's not maintenance we need, it's a freaking miracle. Candle, candle.
Ooh, is this a movie script?
Why cut the scene inside the nose? Best part of the script. Needs more murders. Add killer tornadoes. $216. I guess I could go... Yeah, I should just go look at that piece of paper again. Don't want to waste time.
Mr. VIP is really getting to Bobby.
Sorry, what? I confess, I'm about to commit murder. I don't care who he is, how rich he is, how famous he is, the VIP guest in 602 is a goddamn psycho. He ordered room service this morning, but somehow the plates got mixed up and he received eggs instead of pancakes. It happens, right? Well, the man rushed to the kitchen in a frenzy and yelled at us for 10 minutes straight, saying eggs are disgusting and he hates them. I should have told him he's disgusting and I hate him. I thought of spitting in his next meal, but before leaving he swore he'd never order anything from the kitchen ever again. Without the shadow of a doubt, this is the worst establishment I've ever visited, he said in his pompous accent. If he ever sends his clothes downstairs to be cleaned, could you be a good friend and stitch all of his pockets? Any other form of sabotage would do too. I know you're creative, just be careful not to arouse too much suspicion.
I hope you managed to calm him down, Reb. The last thing the Clarington needs today is a murdered guest.
I feel like I should throw this away. That could be incriminating. Last drawer on the left. Last drawer on the right. I would have made it there if I just kept going through the drawers. I want all the drawers to be open.
Stash
Wow,
uncovered.
there's just a bunch of candles
Got
there.
a candle. Now, what next? Let's see if Beth is around.
There you are.
I'm not sure I understand what the plan is here.
Well, when I was little, we had padlocks on many of the farm's sheds. My dad would always lose the keys, so one day he made a mold of them using wax and plaster. I was thinking of doing the same.
Are you sure it's gonna work?
Absolutely not. But hey, I guess we won't know until we try.
Yeah, you're right.
So let's do this.
We're about to uncover something
To
huge.
start, we need to pour the wax from the pot. Have you done this before? You're a real pro. Time to put the key into the wax. Okay, I think you can remove it. Well, we're almost there. Just pour the cup of plaster
on.
into the mold.
That's not what's next. Follow the instructions.
Oh, the
Sophie.
plaster. Here.
All right,
Cool.
now we wait for it to dry.
How long do you think it's gonna take?
I don't know. I guess we'll keep poking it every now and then.
I bet you didn't think you'd be making a plaster key today, huh?
Indeed. But I like it. It's rare that this job allows me to use my creative side.
Your creative side.
Well, granted, this key won't end up in any museum, but I enjoy the occasional artistic endeavor.
Like taming alligators.
Like posing with alligators?
How do you know about that?
Oh, I think it must have slipped out of your locker because I saw this picture of you in a long white dress and...
Oh my, you did? What did you think of it?
I'm not sure I understand it.
I loved it, actually. It was unique,
Smooth.
I guess. Artistic?
Yeah. Those pictures were taken by a very close friend of mine a few years back. Ziva Rivers was her name. Earth-shattering talent, but a bit too controversial for most people's sensibilities.
Oh. Are you still friends?
No. We went our separate ways. It's a shame. She really captured me. My essence.
Your essence is to tame alligators?
My essence is to fear nothing.
Yeah, I can tell.
This is what the game's
I
really about, our
admire
friendship
that
here.
about you.
I'm sure under that sweet exterior, you're pretty fearless too. Haven't you ever done something really scary? I mean, other than snooping on a potential creep.
Does sailing count?
Excuse me? You sail? On a boat?
I used to, with my grandpa. But when he died, we had to sell the boat to pay off his debts.
Oh, that's too bad. I would have loved to go with you.
Maybe we can still find a way.
Maybe it'd be possible to borrow a boat for a day. I think one of Grandpa's friends still has his.
Really? That would be great. I just love trying new things.
I'll see what I can do.
Hey, look! I think it's dry.
I can't believe it worked. I could not have done this without you.
Yeah, probably not. Well, I should get back upstairs before Bernard notices my absence. If he hasn't already. Let me know how it goes with the key. Oh, and be careful while turning it, okay? You wouldn't want it to break inside the lock.
Yeah, I'll be careful. Thank you for everything.
No problem.
Oh, is this gonna be like Skyrim lockpicking where you can't move it too hard? You made a key double with your Acolyte. Acolyte, team building exercise.
I've got 2 keys. Now, let's test them out.
Just get rid of that. You don't want any proof that we did this. Alright. Now, if there's no further interruptions, I will end the video. Let me just get to where 507, I believe. Yeah. Oh my god. Ow. I thought you were gonna go there. I really thought you were gonna go there. That this whole room would be wiped out and it was all fake. It was all nothing. Oh man. Like the stalker just cleaned up his whole mess. Oh man, that would have been nuts. Okay. Well, We have the keys. We're gonna find out what's in this. We're gonna find out what's in this chest next time on next time on this bed we made. See you then.